and also for people who just are coming out to look. Again, this glass could shatter and fall on you, so it's a good idea to keep some distance away. And we do hear it cracking right now, even though nobody's inside. We hear it cracking and falling, and it makes us a little nervous. So we're going to move away from this window. We still hear a helicopter in the air. Still hear a police plane at this time. So there's eyes in the sky on all this stuff. Looks like police have the square somewhat cleared out, but you know, again, we've seen these small groups, so anything could pop off at any time. I'm going to toss it back to you in the studio.
All right, that's Jennifer Dowling right there. So we're coming up on 2 a.m. in the morning right now, and I think we have our Jenny Young standing by.
Here's the Target.
This is right outside the Target store.
Yep. Jeff, Jennifer, we're seeing people loot in this Target, but they dispersed as soon as I asked for our producer to come to our shot. They heard me say that, and so they ran off. But people are in there stealing. It's just tragic. Most of the windows broken out. Not sure who's inside that Target managing things right now. It just makes you wonder, what are these companies, these business owners doing right now? I mean, oh, I just heard some glass shatter over here. People, wow. It's just individuals now. It's not really groups. Just people running around breaking glass like this man right here. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so that's what we're seeing. It's not so much groups right now. It's just individuals kind of running around and causing major havoc. Breaking windows, looting. We saw somebody, like we said, stealing from that Target earlier. So I'm sorry, sir, we're on live TV. We'll talk to you afterwards, though. Yeah, we'll talk to you. Just hang back. We'll talk to you in a minute. But, Jennifer, my colleague, Jennifer Dowling was saying, this is dangerous. I mean, people can just be standing there by the glass, and that can cause some serious injuries, for just people out here who came out here just to observe and see what's going on, in downtown Portland. And that's a lot of people out here, too. They're curious, they're watching the news, and they wanted to come down here. I do not recommend that. It is not safe. So we are going to send it back to you guys in the studio. It's quiet right here in this area, other than the situation we just had here at Target. But again, you just look at this devastated. You just look at this devastated that, what are these companies doing right now? I mean, what are the managers? What is the manager of Target doing right now? He's going to have to come in and deal with this situation, and we're in the middle of a pandemic, and like you heard Commissioner Joanne Hardesty talking about, she is just heartbroken because we don't have time to deal with this. And she did say, this is not the way to honor George Floyd's memory, and it's too bad. And
Jenny, I want to interrupt you for a moment, because the picture itself,
just observe. They're taking pictures of what's going on, and they look.
I just want folks to take a look at the picture, the line of windows they're broken out, because this is the downtown Target we're talking about here. And this is important because this is an area that has seen destruction before. Yes, you might remember this was the Target at the center of May Day riots back in 2017. We have the iconic footage of a protester throwing a flare through the window. That was a huge turning point for our city and during those protests then. So this is a Target that has been targeted before, and it's really an incredible sight to see that and sort of take in that perspective and that context.
Okay, at the 2 o'clock hour, we're going to stop our live coverage here at the 2 o'clock hour as we continue to look out. But let's get to Jennifer Dowling right now. What do you have for us, Jennifer?
Oh, okay, we're down at the Rite Aid near Pioneer Courthouse Square, and you can see that there's some people gathered outside right now. We see people going in and out and taking things out of there, also continuing to break the windows. There goes somebody running out of there. Looks like they're grabbing some merchandise or bags of Rite Aid material. It looks like they're turning away from our cameras. Maybe they realized that we're actually rolling. Now they're running. Looks like this Rite Aid has been trashed like a lot of other businesses here in downtown Portland. Here come the police over to the Rite Aid where they are running inside. So people are angry that we are out here shooting this right now. You can hear them yelling at us. But there are people going in and out of that store. The front is completely smashed, much like many businesses around here. We just saw that the ATM up on First Republic was hit, broken glass there. Lots of looting in town tonight. There's a lot of activity going on. The police are cruising through the streets here, but they don't look like they're stopping. It's just a wild situation out here. It's constantly changing, and it's very fluid. So we also saw a lot of windows broken at the Wells Fargo building, the old Wells Fargo building downtown. And we do hear flashbangs 1 block over. And we have seen looting at several stores, including Pioneer Place, the Sprint store, and now this Rite Aid store. And Matt's going to give you a look inside of what's going on. Looks like this window has completely been broken out, giving people full access to the store. Someone just threw something on us from a car, and now they're trying. It looks like a Volvo, a beat-up Volvo. It smells like beer. I think they threw a beer on us. Anyway, so we're getting hit out here right now. It's a very, very.
Well, we certainly want you to stay safe.
Let's stay safe.
That's just it's not right. No. So we want to give you some time, Jen, to just sit with that and get cleaned up or catch your breath.
So the real story is, daylight tomorrow, we will see the destruction left behind by a night of rioting, vandalism, fires in downtown Portland. It is a night that will go down in history in this city. And this was the scene about an hour and a half ago when they burned pallets at an intersection. There were numerous fires down